Hello, everyone. Sorry, apologies for the wait. I had a dinner I was just at, so apologies for that. Had to rush home, but we're here now. So just getting the chat and everything set up now. Yeah, apologies for the wait. Good Flanders to Sexton, love that. Good. Here we go. And the chat's up. Beautiful. And everyone's here. So yeah, apologies for the wait. I was at a family dinner, so rushed home and we're on. We are live now. So yeah. So apologies for the wait. I'm intrigued to see where Bonner's playing tonight. That's what I'm... Mike's a little quiet, is it? It shouldn't be. Is that a bit better? Oh, that's a ear massage. That should be a little bit better now. Put it a bit closer to me, so that hopefully that's better. Tom Green, such a spud, says Matt Young. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, good is better. That's what I want to hear. So, yeah, put in the chat again. I'm sort of a bit flustered in a way because to try to get it done now. But put in the comments who you guys have got tonight. I've got 7 tonight, including a Marshall vice captain. Decided to go him with the better matchup against Moyle instead of going Flanders, who's got obviously the Saints matchup. So hopefully Marshall can go well. Is that only the one hit out so far, which is interesting. Flanders has started strongly, which is not much of a shock. What do we got here? Still quiet for me. Okay, well, what I'll do... It shouldn't be quiet. It's on 100. It's on 100% of on the mic here, so it shouldn't be quiet for anyone. I don't know why the mic would be quiet. Oh, Miss Flanders then. Come on, Sexton. It shouldn't be quiet. Is that Tom Berry or Closey? It's Closey. So no, Tom Berry. Sorry. Goes back to Sexton. Beautiful. What we'd love to see. Yep, Closey there. Good. Yeah, so, okay, well, yes. People saying sounds okay. Okay, cool, yeah. Because I was going to say, it's on 100%, so it shouldn't be. So, Bonner has not come on the ground yet at all this game. And same with Darcy Wilson. So, hopefully they can get on the ground soon. Because I held Bonner just for the ceiling score, potentially. I prefer a ruckman not to go poorly tonight having a VC. I've got a habit of having a VC on a ruckman and not going well. Obviously, if anyone was watching last year, obviously had Tim English I think Tim was captain on debut that week, and I think he only got like a 70-odd. So hopefully Marshall goes well. Ainsworth, Marsh... Oh, no, it's going to not even be a score. Bonner's there, though. Oh, for God's sake. And now they're reviewing it. Well, that's annoying. It's clearly a mark. Why the hell did they need to review that for? You're right there, you idiot. I don't even know why that needed to be reviewed. That's not even a one that's a line ball one. That's a stupid review. So Bonner's now not going to get that +6 anymore unless it gets kicked to him. Hopefully it gets kicked to him and he gets it back, but I doubt it. He's got Bonner there now, and no, of course they don't. Seriously? miss Darcy Wilson. Got Marshall. Marshall's free. Marshall's free. Of course they go to Caminiti. All right, let's catch up on a bit of this chat, shall we? Not liking this round much. So many bad scores so far. Says Double Dummy. Yep, that's been a frustrating round for, I think, for a few coaches. So many 70s from Primos. Anyone see what happened to Fisher? No, I didn't actually. So, Shannon Page, is Fish really injured? Or is it one of those AFL app blips? Just saw him scratching his, post-match. He looked okay. Apparently a leg concern. No idea how serious. Matt Young, captain. Flanders or Gawn. Older captain. Potentially... Ooh... If you want safety, probably was Flanders tonight against St Kilda. But both are good options. Going across face of Marshall there? No. Tom Green's, another one. A few people have been a bit over the top in the chat. So, in the same saying now, Dunkley, what happened, says Paraprawn Star. Yeah, he just went missing second half last night. Was not a good score from him at all. Come on, Marshall. Flanders racking up, which is not a surprise against the Saints. I guarantee you, when I going Marshall VC, it'll probably be Marshall's free short, and they just decide not to go to Marshall when he was clearly the best option. And Membry was going to go to Marshall then as well, and that'll be Peng folding the ball. Yeah. I brought in Dunkley. That's what happened to him, says Rodler. Yeah, funny, that happens a lot when we bring players in and then they end up having bad games. Is that Closey out wide? Go to Closey. Closey's free. Graham, you got Closey right there. Good. At least I have a new Primo and Dowling, says Powerpoint. So he is very, very good. Powerpoint, so Crows lost. He's probably curled up in a ball. Yep, I have been for a little bit. That was a poor loss for the Crows. Will Graham getting back-to-back +6s there. Sinclair. Poor kick. G'day, Bales. G'day, Legend. Chat. Hope your weekend's going well. Says Moonboy. Moonboy, mate. Good to see you again. Hey, Bales. I'm up and about. Being a Kangaroos fan, says Corey. Yep. Good to see North get a win there. Could Simpkin be an option, says Steve-O? Potentially, fun enough. Scoring 130 odd could potentially be an option in a forward line. I might even look at something like a Simpkin this week and bring him in. Who knows? Bonner. Oh, Bonner, don't give it off to Sinclair. Seriously? And he's not even going to get it. He might get the handball. Yeah, get the handball. Should have taken the bloody kick in. Keep going, Bonner. Flanders short. Bloody hell, Flanders going to... Oh, I should have gone Flanders VC. And Flanders going to get it back here as well. No. Anderson just saying no. Wendy's hard tagging Took, says Owen Campbell. That's an interesting one. Corey Bage, my team is horrible. Missed Billy Dowling and went Hutchinson. Had him on field and got Darcy Tucker in this week and Goulden as the thought he would do well withoat McKercher. At least, what did Darcy Tucker get? I know he had a good first quarter. Sinclair. Where's Marshall? I don't know where Marshall is. It's a bit annoying. 5 including Flanders captain tonight, says Matt Young. That Roos West Coast game is entertaining in the end. Good on North, says Moonboy. You got Cherry Bales. He went all right today. Mike is fine. Yeah, no, I didn't have Cherry, unfortunately. Still traded him out, which is was frustrating. Is that a Dan Butler free kick? And the goal square, yep. Only 2 in AFL Fantasy, 4 in Supercoach. Says double dummy. Tonga faces not quite. So everyone's saying that it's fine, which is good. I only have Sexton, Closey and Flanders. Have Flanders VC, says Corey. Harvey Thomas, this game is annoying for me. I trade out Closey, Wilson and Bonner. Double dummy. Got rid of Bonner for LDU. Not sure I'm pleased with that. I don't even know what LDU scored in the end. Got rid of Bonner for oh no, yeah, I said that. Was trading Bonner at the right call. Him or Sharp. I traded Sharp and kept Bonner just to get the extra player and potential ceiling score this week. Double dummy. Fish, however, saved me a little. If it wasn't for the Hawks winning this weekend, it would suck. Power Promise. LDU played awesome, but he was inside. Lots of clearance work, not a lot of marks. Only 5 tails for LDU. Heard he scored 2. I reckon it's a double dummy. Fish looked fine singing the song. Cherry was a good hold, says Corey. John Ralph just posted it was cramped for Fisher. Good. Okay, that's a good sign. Closey scoring more in this quarter than he did the entire second half last week, says Matt Young. Good square, says Angelo. Best thing about your team being on a bye is that you can't be sad on that weekend, says Power Broadstar. Is that Marshall back on? No, it's Caminiti. For God's sake. I guarantee you Marshall's going to put up a dud. Ever since I traded him in, thinking he was going to be the guy. Yeah, and Flanders on 32. That's not a surprise. And Marshall's still all the way down on 9. Ned Moore's only had the 2 hit-outs as well. So, yeah, that might come back to bite me, doing Marshall VC. I had Flanders VC most of the week. I did a little bit of thinking about it, and then I thought, well, Marshall in an easy matchup was probably my pick. But Flanders racking up. Sexton racking up as well. Sexton should get the handball here. Yep. Could Bonner get it here? No. And Ben King lining up for goal, not Max King. LDU got 94. Oh, there you go. Where do you see Australian fantasy sports in 10 years, Bales? Bigger or smaller? It's huge in the US. Would like to raise the profile here. You will, hopefully. I think it's growing, so hopefully it keeps getting bigger and bigger. LDU Niceys must got a late handball. Getting cold in Adelaide now, says Angela. Yep, it's a bit colder here. Andrew, hey, Bales, mate. Andrew, hope you're going well. Eagles dropped LDU tag early, though. Surely he's a tag tight in the future, especially now North got a win, says Shannon. Yep, no, it's a good shout. Good shout there. And Gold Coast kick goal. Hopefully gets Marshall back on for the final 5 minutes. English is doing just as bad, says Matt Young. Shannon Page, Eagles. Oh, yeah, so I said that before. Traded Marshall, says Andrew. Hawks won by 6. Yep, Hawks going very, very nicely. This is my 3rd week in a row with a Marshall VC after missing a 170. You just can't script this, says Moonboy. Yep. Corey Blackledge, my captain's challenge is going well. I chose Flanders, Heaney, Gawn, Nank and Walsh. Yeah, no, it's going well so far. I just want Marshall to put up a good score. Just went him VC. He is a unique as well amongst the top coaches. He's not as highly owned around there, so the hope is that he can go well. I think Bonner's had I don't even think Bonner, but yeah, Bonner's had the 1 kick. Really need Bonner and Marshall, probably 2 that could shape how my week goes. My week's gone okay so far. I've got a couple of the ceiling scores like Whitfield and guys like that. So hopefully get those. There we go. Don't know why I did that on my computer. There's Steele. Oh, that was Butler. That was going to a teammate. Luckily, it might still go through. Yeah, still go through. So Saints get that goal back there. I think he would have started all right. Where's Wilson? Says Steve. I don't know if he's had another crap start to a game. He's been unfortunately bad the last couple of weeks when it looks like he's got another one that might be low again. Nothing we can do about English. Just close your eyes and think of Dean Cox, says Power Broadstar. Angus says he didn't realise you were live. How you doing, Buzz? Yeah, going well, mate. Bit sluggish. Not sort of up and about, but not too fancy. Just Haven't felt great the past couple of days. I don't know if I picked something up from somewhere or whatever. I'm not sick or anything like that. I've just felt sluggish. Just no energy the last couple of days. So hopefully we improve next couple of days. That'd be nice. Seb Ross is out of the sub-vest. Is someone injured? Who's injured? I don't know. Who's... Dougal Howard. Okay, that's interesting. Something happened to Dougal Howard. Not sure exactly what happened to him, but he's out of the rest of the game. Come on, Marshall. Where's the Marshall gone that was racking up tackles, disposals, marks, and everything, and getting those big scores? He's just gone missing the last few weeks. It's a bit surprising, to be fair. I thought he would have been continuing on and been a guy that just kept going, but it sort of seems like he's just going to be I don't know. So I don't know what happened to Dougal Howard. He hasn't got any ice or anything. Did he get a head knock or something? Or Sexton tackle. I miss the days of Dean Cox in the ruck. That and the Bowdens down back was easy to score. Yeah, exactly. That was... I was playing fantasy with Dean Cox there, not so much with the Bowden brothers. That was just before I started, but for what people say, it was enjoyable, that's for sure. Marshall. Touched, unfortunately. Flanders will get it here. Flanders absolutely racking up. I really should have just kept the VC on him, I reckon. Unless Marshall can really get going. I'll just be happy to Marshall 110. I'm not asking for too much, surely. Wow, Nasai outmarking Moyle. Give it to Bonner. You got Marshall. Marshall's free right there, and again, they just ignore him and don't go to him. Should be a ball up. Jeez, Flanders going crazy. Was that not 15 for Jack Steele? Come on, get Marshall a goal. Come on, Marshall. Come on, Nasai, kick to... Please kick to Marshall. No, he doesn't go there. He goes to a contest instead, which makes a lot of sense. And, of course, goes out to this when Closey's not there. Geez, look at Jed Walter go. There's Steele. Just got the handball away. Here's Bonnet. Oh, good dummy. Marshall. You got Marshall in the middle. Had Marshall for ages. Oh, come on. Marshall short. Kick to Marshall. Come on, Marshall. Oh, for God's sake, just went over his head. How hard is it to hit a kick in AFL? It really shouldn't be that hard. Marshall was free for ages, and then they took forever to get it to him. Unbelievable. This looking like a disaster for Marshall, unless he scored points that I haven't seen. Sexton should be next in line here. No, of course they go a different direction. Oh no, Sexton will get it here. Sexton racking up, which is nice. Most people have got Sexton anyway, so it's not really going to sort of... It's not... Come on, Marshall, get... They really are just... This whole game so far, it just looked like they've not wanted to go to Marshall whatsoever. which is quite surprising considering how good of a ruckman he is. Marshall could have got a tackle there. He just decided to push Moyle instead. What sort of kick is that from Battle? Just put it on the boot and try to get as far as possible. It's a stupid kick. Marshall getting back. Kick it to Marshall. Good. It's going to... Come on, Marshall. No. Of course, he just taps it away. Free kick for King. And that'll be the end of the quarter anyway. Quarter time. Yeah, Duke had hamstring. There you go. So he's got ice on his hamstring. Looks a bit upset there, obviously. Flanders, 41. Yeah, damn it. That's not looking like a good change of VC for me, unfortunately. I knew Flanders would have a good game. Far out. Why did I change it? I shouldn't have changed it. Sexton, 33, which is good as well. Nasai, 31. Who else we got here? Steele, 18. Closey, 18. Sinclair, 15. Marshall, 13. For God's sake, man. Why did I change? Why did I put Marshall VC? Why did I bring him in? I don't know why I brought Marshall in. That might cook my season if he's just going to keep putting up these shit scores each week. Bonner's only on 11 as well. Dusty Wilson's on 0. Yeah, that was a good hold. Should have kept Sharp instead of trading out him. Yeah, this game is going in the completely wrong direction. Could Cherry be R2 for the rest of the year? Yeah, and he could. He could. Definitely, he could. Power say Cherry can totally be R2. Let's almost what. G'day, champ. What's good? Hope you're going well, Daniel. Harvey Thomas, who's the C? I've got Gorn captain on the run home, and it's looking very, very likely they'll have to be using that. If I'd gone Flanders VC and left it there, I'd be cheering. But why? Just did anyone see Cherry run down Liam Henry? The big fella's serious wheels. Wouldn't have been Liam Henry, because Liam Henry's playing now. Would have been someone else, maybe Jermaine Jones or something. I'm not sure. Moonboy, my favourite era of fantasy was like 2008 to 2012. So many iconic stars. And again, why is the chat keep doing that? Wilson hasn't touched it, says Raymond Chav. Nah, he's been crap. Is the game too free-flowing for Romar? Oh, potentially. I just thought in an easy matchup, it would have gone well. Always fun when your VC goes 41, says Angus. Yeah, it would be. I wish well, I had it again. I had it for most of the week, and I changed, and I don't know why. No stoppages, all transition, says Power Prawns done. I probably should have thought about that as well. I'm for sure training out Darcy Wilson this week, says Steve-O. Yep, I'll be doing the same. Not a lot of stoppages. Sinclair definitely getting traded. Why does it say Zach Fisher's injured? Apparently it was cramp, so he came off. Why did you get in Will Dawson, says Rodder? No, I didn't, thankfully. He got injured on like 0, I think. Needs Sinclair to lift, says Angus. Matt Young, I guess the play was holding either Grundy or Cherry, not going to Sweet or any of the other big boys. Ben, hi Bales, how you going, Ben? Harry Thomas had the VC on Dawson. Is Zach Fisher in, says Bailey Miller. No, he's just cramped for that one. Ben Hayes was thinking about captaining Flanders all week and then switched to Grundy, VC. Steve-O, Liam Ryan. Okay, that's who you're talking about, sorry. I had Will Dawson in this week on field. Sums up my season, says Ben. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. The Liam that plays for West Coast, yeah, Liam Ryan. Ben Hayes, Wilson to Dowling. Yeah, that'll be a popular trade if you didn't bring in Dowling this week. I traded Wilson, Graham and Reed this week, says Corey. Zach Fisher injured, and I answered that before. Jake Sutton, Marshall to Grundy, downgrade. Could this be happening if he doesn't pull his finger out? Yeah, potentially. You went Marshall, so Andrew went Marshall down to Brady Grundy, Treloar to Taranto, and Harms to the Bont. Yep. All right, so is there any late adjustments? Hopefully, there's like big late adjustment for Marshall. It's not going to happen. No, Marshall's still on 13. Marshall just 2 hit outs. Just 2 kicks as well. 1 tackle. So it's really just him, Bonner and Wilson I need to pull their finger out, because I can't afford to have a VC go bad and rely on a captain. And then I've already had a 40 that's already 1 bad score. I think Power's technically one of my bad too. I'd prefer not to have to use all my bad scores up tonight, because I've still got Jai Clark tomorrow. Still got a couple of spuds to come, so I'm hoping that a few of these guys can pull their finger, especially Marshall. Like, I paid over $1 million for him, thinking that, it's a good move to jump on him and maybe no one else being able to jump on him, but just hasn't got amongst it. Like, there's been times when he could have had it as well. Like, there was a chance that they could have kicked to him and he would have been lining up for goal, and they just completely missed the kick with him. And that could have been a +12, which would have meant he was on 25, and all of a sudden we're going, okay, it's not too bad. So, yeah, we need, unfortunately, having a 13-point quarter really rules out a big ceiling score. You've got to go essentially 40 points in the other 3 quarters to go 130. So, yeah, I don't know if a big score's coming for Marshall, whereas Flanders obviously still on track for a good score. English getting a toweling by Big O means Cherry's looking the goods for R2, says Rodler. Exceptions, Bales, Cherry has now come into the top 3 averaging rucks. Yeah, exactly, and there's a chance that he could be right up there. His tackling, obviously, is the thing that's going well. The top 6 Gold Coast scorers, they're 6 defenders. Yep, obviously that's the St Kilda matchup for you. 170s to 60s. What the heck says Ben? Yeah, I know. It's don't understand. Bales, what do you think about Nank next week? I know he's got the bye, but English has been trash. I wouldn't be bringing in Nank. If you're bringing in a ruck, it's got to be Cherry or Grundy, because they've already had their bye. Surely go Romar to Cherry unless you already have him. Yeah, and that would be the play if you're looking at bringing in on the ruck. Hopefully Marshall could go well from here, but unfortunately it's looking like a dud score based on the first quarter. Come on, Marshall. I really can't afford you to be stinking it up. The thing that sucks with Marshall is he's a unique in the top few as well. And Flanders going to get it here. Oh my God, why did I not keep it on Flanders? At least Sexton's going well, which is good. I should have kept the VC on Flanders. Hopefully good for Zorko, though, next week with the St Kilda matchup. See, Marshall just is standing at the back of contests and not even trying to... Well, actually, was he even there? Or was that not him? I don't even think he was there. No, Marshall just not getting involved at all. Gold Coast free Flanders about to probably get it back here again. I know. It's going long. Marshall not even going to even try and get there. Gets a handball though, so at least he got something. And there's Steele. Mason Wood. That'll be a goal. Good goal for Mason Wood. He's been playing well since he's moved to St Kilda. A free kick? What for? It's a block, but geez, that's a bit soft. Flanders. Why? Why did I goddamn change it? I never should have changed it. He's already on the 50. And we're 2 minutes into the second quarter. And I've got him as well. I shouldn't be frustrated because I got him, but Marshall again, not taking a mark in a contest. I never should have changed it. I never should have changed it. And he's a popular VC amongst the top as well. So this is going to cost me big time. Like Marshall's winning all the hitouts. Like there's no worries. And he just got blocked out by more than from getting a tackle. Here's Flanders again. It's like a 40-point gap now between Marshall and Flanders already. Like Flanders on 55 and Marshall is still on 16. He's got a hit out and a handball in this quarter, and Flanders has already got 14 points. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Oh, Marshall, you got Marshall short. Hey, finally, Marshall getting a mark. Be good if he got 3 more of those. We need plenty more of those to come from Marshall. What would be big here is if somehow Marshall can get a goal. Wilson 0, says Ben. Yep, Wilson's going very, very bad. I should have tried him out. I should have, if I could have, I should have held Sharp. Now looking at all this, like the thing's annoying is Marshall's winning the tats comfortably. Like and Flanders again. Here we go. You're gonna get another handball. Sexton. Oh, that's a poor drop. Come on, Sexton. That was poor. What score do I need from Flanders to not take the punt on Gawn versus Cameron? I'll be taking anything over 110 personally. I've always been like that, but a few people prefer a little bit more. Romar will ton just wait and see. Says double dummy. Yeah, I get it. It's obviously annoying when you see Marshall's winning all the hitouts. I just need him to get amongst the tackles and just start racking up points. What is that kick? That's just a pointless kick. Tom Green was trash. A lot of people know with Tom Green. Nash blanketed him. Has done that before. Yeah, no, he's done it for Flanders again. This is just ridiculous now. He'll get it back here as well. No one wants to mark Flanders. Like, Flanders is just running free and just absolutely racking up. Sinclair, is he going to go to Marshall? No, of course he's not. And they're going to go over Marshall's head. That's just a crap kick again. Sexton is racking up as well. So I'm fine with Sexton racking up. Sexton go 200 for all I care. It's just Flanders as well. It's just hard when everyone's got Flanders and it doesn't actually matter what he does. And he might even get it back here. Sexton again. Sexton going nuts. Oh, Flanders will 100% get it here. Yeah. Flanders is just running free. That's actually really bad defending by St Kilda. They're just leaving Flanders free. And they miss Flanders. When did a shed become a block free kick? Oh, no, it's because Graham was probably going to go for the mark, but then he sort of just blocked him. On the first quarter, big... wait, where'd that go? Now I lost a bit of the chat there that Power Prawns Day was saying. Come on, switch to Bonner. All right, Bonner's going to get +6 there. And he takes a kick to Marshall. Marshall's free. You got Marshall short. Oh, my God. They just keep ignoring him. It's not like Marshall's like Riley O'Brien or like a defender that's like can't sort of kick or anything like that. Marshall's still a good player around the ground. Sexton again. He is absolutely racking up along with Flanders. There's Marshall. Got a handball. Need a bit more of that from Marshall. There's Bonner, though. Bonner getting a few disposals. I don't get how that was... How was that play on? I don't get how that was play on. Zorko next week, I'm scared what he's going to do, says Ben. Yeah, well, I hope that he goes big. I've obviously brought him in this week. He got 96, which is fine. Hopefully he goes big next week. Winhager all over Took so far tonight. Has not let him out of his sight. Oh, I don't want Safari open. Why is Safari opening? Go away. I don't want Safari open. Quit Safari. Go away. Don't want you open. There you go. Good. It's off. Marshall kick. Marshall's starting to get a few points, but it just doesn't help when Flanders is the one that's going absolutely massive, and there's still a decent point difference between the two. Collins racking up as well, says Ben. Yep, all the Gold Coast defenders are racking up, which is no surprise. Obviously, we know St Kilda give up lots of points to defenders, which is why I originally had Flanders VC, but I went Marshall just because of the fact that he's got Moyle. He got a 107 at three-quarter time last year against them. Bit of a score update. Sexton 68, Flanders 64. Far out. Yeah, Flanders is the one that's going big as well. Is Marshall just at least near 30? Oh, he's on 30 now. So, okay, he started getting going. It is still a 34-point difference. If Marshall can just keep up with Flanders from here, that would sort of make it not too bad. Now it's saying code overloading. I don't get why that comes up on my computer. And King, that's a bad miss. Every time they miss as well, it's going to be Flanders that takes the kick in as well. Or Sexton, one of the two. But more likely Flanders. Yep, Flanders kick in. Oh, far out. And he goes to Sexton. Sexton going massive. Where's Marshall? Come on, Marshall. God damn it. I don't even think you got a kick or anything there. I think that was 0 points from Marshall. And that'll be a behind. So Flanders another kick in. Oh, why? Why did I change? I should never have changed. I should have just kept on Flanders. See, like, Marshall's right there. He's the ruckman, and he's just not going for marks. He's just, like, labouring at the back and just leaving it. Flanders, another handball. He's going to have, like, 45 disposals, and he's going to go, like, 140, 150, and I'm going to miss out on that. Far out. Why did I change it? Why? It's like a 40 point. I reckon it's like a 40-point difference now. Flanders 72. Yep. And Marshall's still on 30. 42-point difference. I could be... Marshall kick. Need a lot more of those, Rowan. That's Membridge. Oh, Flanders again, just roving off the pack and getting a kick. Unless that doesn't count because of smother from Membry. Harwood is looking as exasperated as Bale sounds. Yeah, it doesn't help when I'm not feeling 100%. And then Flanders is racking up and Marshall's just not doing much. Well, he's getting a few kicks out of the ruck. Like he's grabbing it out of the ruck and kicking it. But if you just get a few 3 points, it's not going like massive. Especially when Flanders is just racking up the ball at will. Oh, where's Marshall? Yes, Marshall. Good. Thank you. Good. I need a lot more of that, Marshall. Need a lot more. The only thing that sucks is Marshall will come off for a rest at some point. Sexton again. Jeez. And Flanders are just free for a +6. Oh, far out. I'm actually shocked that St Kilda just allow this. Like, St Kilda just allow these defenders just to absolutely rack up. Come on, Marshall. Oh, someone spoiled it. One of his teammates, I reckon, spoiled that then. That looked like that was going to be a Marshall mark. And it looked like a teammate spoiled him. Oh, over everyone's head. At least it went to Bonner, though. It's a good kick from Bonner. I think Marshall's going to come off for rest at some point. He hasn't been off yet. I've missed so much of the chat. Apologies, guys. Just watching the game. Sort of, we've had a fair bit of chat tonight, actually. If Flanders goes 140, I'll take it. I'd say your line is still around 115. Mark personally, says PowerPoint, so May 120. I think Gawn will go over 120 easily. Those are exceptions. Past the 40 mark now. Just remember me when he tons up. Yeah. No, but the thing that's obviously annoying, even if Marshall tons up, it's obviously good if he tons, but I've got him vice captain, and if he doesn't go anywhere close to Flanders because I switched it, that could cost me 40, 50 points, what it's looking like at the moment. I don't think it will matter if I'm going to have to take the Flanders 170 at this rate. Corey Badge, we need Zorko, has Saints twice to end the year. Do we get the E for Wilson? I don't know. Wilson just haven't seen him. This is like the English game last year when Bales was celebrating hit-outs. I know. Yeah. Overachieved a lot last year and now back to being ordinary, says Double Dummy. Who's first to go? Zach Williams, Darcy Wilson, Aaron Cadman, Harvey Thomas, Will Graham or Bradley Hill. I think all of them can go personally, Andrew. I don't know if there's one that you sort of just depends on who works for buys. Flanders 81. Oh my God. Marshall 42. So but Marshall's going to be on the bench at some point if it's not already. Flanders 81. And I could have had that VC as well. I could have had that. If I had that VC, I'd be in an amazing spot. Because it's looking very, very likely he's going to be going at least 140. And if I had that VC, I'd be in an amazing spot. I just need Marshall. If Marshall can get a kick 20 points and Flanders can just not touch it as much in the last few minutes, that'd be fine. Cameron McDowell. I have Sexton, Flanders, Closey, Wayne, Emil and Wilson in this game. And the award for the most reposted posters, he goes to... What did Angus say? Free kick for Took. I know, free kick against Took. Matt Young had dinner, came back, and Flanders has gone off. Yep, he's been absolutely racking up, and he's he nearly got it back again. Sexton should... Oh, geez. Bodie Yulin just completely burnt Sexton. But Flans will get it back here. Gives it to Sexton. Is that Berry? Yeah. Closey's been quiet as well. Owen's completely unmarked. 22 touches. Yep. He's had 23 now. He's on 83 because the handball just happened then. So, yeah, this is looking like a very, very, very bad call. Like, Flanders could just get it back here. Yeah, he's going to get it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What have I done? What have I done? Marshall's back on at least, so he didn't have much for a rest. That's a throw. Yeah. Fucking Bonner. $89 for Flanders. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. The only thing I can hope for now is somehow Marshall can just go and get... But 89 points and a half is just... You got Marshall leading. Oh, for God's sake, come on. How can you not hit that kick? Don't. Oh, they're going to switch and Flanders going to get it here. And Owens is just not even pressing on Flanders. Oh, my God. Why? What have I done? What have I done? Marshall tackle. Marshall kick. Well, at least that was 7 quick points there for Marshall. Is that Marshall? Oh. Why did Brad Hill handball to Marshall when he was on the ground? Marshall tackle. Come on, St Kilda get it. No, it's not even going to count. And Sire. And that'll be a goal for this. No, missed it. Hit the post. Please don't be a Flanders kick in. Who would have thought I'd want my player not to touch it? Yeah, Flanders kick in. Yeah. They're just allowing Flanders to just rack up everything. Like, again, if I didn't VC, I'd be loving this. I would not be complaining. But it's the fact of changing the VC to Marshall. And I don't even think Marshall's doing that bad. Oh, get up, Ben Long. Bloody spud. $98 for Flanders. Like, Marshall's on 50. Like, it's not even that bad. Like, it's on 50, but it's the fact that Flanders is nearly on 100 at half time. And there's only a minute and a half to go. So it's not even like Marshall can just quickly rack up 20, 30 points and get close. It's just... Marshall mark, please. Yes, thank you, Marshall. Thank you. Just keep going, mate. If you can somehow get close to Flanders, Marshall, that would be very, 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 very much appreciated. Marshall has a 100-point second half in him, says Rod. I hope so. I really hope so. He's had a 40-point quarter, so he's done well. It's just the fact that Flanders has just gone absolutely bananas. Marshall fumbled it as well out of the ruck. He could have potentially had a disposal there. Of Ainsworth, 10 seconds to go. Well, 9 seconds. So, geez, hopefully Marshall can just get some points here. There's so much chat. I haven't even read half of it out. I appreciate you guys putting in all the chat. I need to build up my energy. If people don't already know as well, I have been under the weather the last few days, so that doesn't help. And then it doesn't help that the guy I had the VC on is going absolutely bananas, and I decided to change it to Marshall a couple of days, was it yesterday, when I looked through it, and I was like, yep, I think Marshall could go. He's got the bigger ceiling. What a stupid call that was. Well, if Marshall gets a kick here, I think he's on like 60 at half time. So at least he's potentially salvaged something. And that'll be half time. So what do we got? Yeah, Flanders 98. Sexton 89. Obviously Sexton's going. Sexton's great. Like, I'm very happy with that. Nasai's on 60. That hasn't been updated. Marshall should have an extra hit out. Yeah, there we go, 57. Literally just updated as I was saying that. Sinclair 53. Dow's on 50 as well. Anderson 40. Steele's on 35. That's not good. He's had 1 tackle, 14 disposals. Closey 33. Hill 32. Winhager 31. Graham 29. Riley Bonner, 23. That's, that's another one that's going to be shit. And Darcy Wilson is on 0. And he's only played 62% game time after a massive stretch. And Took's on 9 as well. Yeah, the Took one's bad. Yeah, that's a very, very weird half. The fact that Flanders and Sexton are going absolutely crazy, and yeah, not good. If you got Flanders VC, you're cheering, you're loving it. And if you don't have a Wilson, see, this fun. It's annoying because I had Wilson out this week and Bonner, and then to get the extra numbers this week, and I could still go it. I went Sharp and Dempsey out instead. I should have gone Wilson and Bonner out and kept Dempsey and Sharp, which is annoying. Yeah, far out. Oh. Funny enough, we got 47 people watching, so I appreciate everyone that's watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do, and also leave a like on the video. That might cheer me up a little bit if we get some likes on the video. But yeah, it's good to see a few people have good to see everyone tuning in, even though it is not been fun times while we've been recording this one. But yeah, and if anyone wants to leave a super chat or anything like that, then feel free. There should be a Salty Bale song. Yep, Purple on side there. Definitely should be. It was just a weird half, like 29-15, low scoring at Marvel. And these defenders are just going absolutely nuts. Like, you'd think that maybe St Kilda potentially put someone on Flanders in the second half because he's just absolutely racking up. But if no one does, far out. Bonner just lost a tackle. Are you goddamn kidding me? So he's on 19. Oh, my God. Why the hell did I keep Bonner? 72% game time as well. Someone needs to check St Kilda and see what they're doing because I've got no idea what they're doing. Well, to be honest, this game has probably gone as bad as what it could have for me. It can't have really gone much worse. Flanders going absolutely nuts, being quite heavily VC'd around the top. And, yeah. It's a tough round this week, says Paraprawn. So, and that's the... And from my own team point of view, that's the annoying thing, is that my team had actually gone quite well up before this, and with Flanders going nuts and me changing the VC. Is there some way that I accidentally left on Flanders? My fingers are crossed, but I doubt it. No, so Bonner's there, Sexton's there, Closey, Steele, Darcy Wilson on 0. Marshall, vice captain, yep. And Flanders already got 98. God damn it. So what my bottom 4 scorers so far is going to be Fraser. I was anticipating it going to be Jai Clark. Darcy Wilson will be one now, and probably Bonner. So that means that... so who have I got tomorrow? So I've got Dacos, tomorrow and Monday. I've got Dacos, Martin, Goulden, Heaney, Oliver, Gawn. So yeah, I don't have too many bad players to come. It's just, Jai Clark will be one. I just need Bonner to somehow go well from here. Yeah, this is not looking good. I went Flanders captain in RDT, so that's something. Went Zorko into Flanders. That was my original plan. That seems to be going quite well at least, so I'll take that. Flanders is only 3% for the week VC. Would love to see him in the top 10K. Oh, a lot of coaches at the top have had Flanders vice-captain. I was having a look at a lot of those top coaches, and yeah, a lot of them have got him VC up the top there. So, yeah. In Supercoach, I've got Flanders vice-captain. I don't even know what Flanders would be on. What's Flanders on in Supercoach? Let's have a look. Let's go to fan footy. So it's funny. The two that I'm taking more seriously in fantasy and Bolter, I went Marshall captain in Bolter, and I went Marshall vice-captain in fantasy. And then the other two I don't really care too much about. I went Flanders captain or vice-captain. Let's have a look. So fan footy. What is Flanders on in Supercoach? He's on 100 Supercoach. Oh, good VC there at least. So, Mitch from Ball Boys VC'd Flanders. Yeah, I know. Because he didn't have Marshall. And he had Marshall as his number 2. So, if he had Marshall, yeah, Mitch is going well. Mitch is yeah, on for a good year. It would just be good if I was actually thinking as well. I thought this was going to be the week that might have been that week that I had a good one, and had a good hope. Well, the hope was Flanders didn't go too big. I had Marshall who goes big. That pushes me right up there, and that's the other reason I went Marshall VC as well. I thought it's a unique going VC. If Flanders goes solid enough and Marshall puts up one of those 160 scores, he could from here. The fact that he had a big second quarter, as long as he just does a couple of 40-point quarters, he'd go 130. But thinking that Flanders is going to go sub 40 and a half is hard to see. So yeah, so part of me now is I either need Marshall to go absolutely insane, or I need Marshall to just get a 105 and just not worry about getting a one. He needs to go 120 for me to really take it. Because if with Flanders going big now, I'm probably going to have to roll in a Gorn, unless Marshall can get close. It's 41 point difference. He needs to outscore him by 41 points. So if Flanders has 2 20-point quarters and Marshall goes and has 2 40-point quarters, then we're potentially back in business. But yeah, not sure how it's going to go. But all right, let's get through a little bit of this chat anyway, because there's been a lot tonight that I've missed. But it's been good. You guys you've smashed the chat tonight. It's going absolutely bananas. Certainly the busiest sort of live chat that I've been a part of while doing a watch-on, which has been great. How many have we got watching now, actually? Let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a cheeky look at how many we've got watching. Because for some reason, it doesn't come up on my screen. And we've still got 47, which has been good. We've got 24 likes on the video, which is fantastic. So appreciate everyone that's shown the love so far. But yeah, this chat's been popping off. So thank you everyone for getting involved in the chat. It's been good in that sense. In terms of the game, not so much. Karen McDowell, I have Goulden as my captain right now. Should I keep it or go to one of the following? Heaney, Grundy, Nick Martin, Dacos, or Oliver? No, I'd go Goulden captain now, those guys, I reckon. Jack M, look at the way Suns have played up until this week. This is a ridiculous outlier for Flanders. Couldn't pick it, says Jack M. But the thing is, I could have. I saw the St Kilda matchup and go, Flanders is a pig, in a good way, obviously. Us fantasy coaches know that. He racks up, gets a lot of the ball. I knew that a big score was potentially coming, but obviously I didn't expect it to be this big. Wilson would just lose the right amount of money to stop her ideal trades this week, says Jack M. Yeah, he will. The way Bonner and Wilson are gone, my plan around 15 was to get a Ridley, but I might have to settle for a bad play. I might go Peatling or a Simpkin. That might solve that issue, and I don't have to, and the money won't be a factor. But yeah, you had 52 viewers at one stage, says PowerPoint. I was like, oh, good, beautiful. We had over 50. That's good to know. It just shows how much I'm off the boil tonight. Hardly said about the liking and subscribing and whatever, and didn't even realise how many people we had watching. So, yeah. Is Sexton still a forward, says Power Prawn Star? Do you mean top 6 forward? Because if you mean that, I think 100% at the moment he's got to be. Tony Ford currently got Fraser, McAuliffe and Pink dropping out. Sullivan's my only rookie to come, otherwise Green is my next lowest. Jared Ventress was disappointed in trading Dunkley, but now happy I traded out Wilson for him, says Jared. Yep, well, there you go. Michelle Lee, my captain picks have generally been pretty terrible, so I'm relieved it worked out for me on this one. VC Dunkley, captain on Flanders. Thought about changing it today to Dacos or Walsh, but I'm glad I left it. Yep, no, good call there, Michelle. He got scaled up to 7, it looked like in Supercoach, says Corey. Exceptions, I can cop one more bad score, and if I do, I'm fielding a 40. Zorko VC, and after watching your stream change to captain to Flanders, thanks, Al, says DJ. See, I'm happy for you, DJ, but when stuff like that happens to me, and I recommend stuff, and I don't do it myself, that's what frustrates me. What did Yo get? What's happened here? I don't know what they were showing there. Fresh Phil, I'm mostly conflicted. Got Miller and Wilson down the bottom, but Flanders as captain. Well, if they drop out, then obviously be pretty happy. Hopefully Zor can replicate Flanders next week, says Owen Campbell. VC Flanders captain, Captain Luke Ryan, says Tony Ford. Yep, there you go. We've already locked it in. Karen Shannon, Andrew's 18, so I'm not happy that I did trade Wilson, Graham and Dawson, traded Neil Dowling and Chad Warner. Just here now, Bale says, Jack, Marshall v. Moore, mate, the think he was 100% correct. It's a shit game sometimes. Yeah, I know. See, that's what. See what I mean. When I try and go a bit different and try and do something a little bit unique, it never works. It always comes to backfire. Like if I'd just done the straight back play like I've been doing most of the year, it'd be working. But yeah, I don't know why they're showing this Yo thing. I'm still trying to figure why are they showing the Yo thing. They've shown it like 4 or 5 times. I don't know. Any late updates? Marshall still fit. If Flanders removed Marshall on 57, but okay, that's cool. If he can just have a good second half, then we're fine. But it's the fact that he's had Moyles win the hit-out battle, 14-8. It's just the fact that Marshall is 41 points behind Flanders. Normally 57, I thought, Flanders probably on 70. 13-point difference. Flanders has a good... So Marshall's a good second half. We're fine. But it's the fact that... Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Any late updates? Doesn't look like it. And yeah, Bonner got that tackle taken away and that's left off. I don't even know what the tackle was. Yeah, Darcy Wilson on 0 as well. That's just ridiculous. And see, I haven't... And the thing that's frustrated me this year is that I haven't been able to nail these captains this year. When it comes to captains, the only one I really got sort of the leg up on most other people's when I went Dawson vice-captain on a Friday night at home when he got a 131. I can't remember anything like that. But besides that, I missed the Luke Ryan VC last week and the week before when I probably should have done it. I've been getting a lot of just basic 100, 110, 115 scores. Haven't been getting many of these ceiling scores, which is probably why I haven't really gone close to the top 200 yet. And why I'm sort of just out. So don't get wrong, I'm still in a good season. I've dodged a lot of bullets, which has been good. It's just, I'm missing those couple of things that's really pushing me up towards that sort of top 100. And if I'd Flanders VC, we could have been on. Yeah, I need a big second half from Marshall, and I need Flanders to go quiet. PowerPoint as in DPP. Yeah, he's a defender forward. Yep. Could Zorko into the mids and Peatley in the forward line be a place as Ben? Yeah, definitely could be. Jack M. True about Flanders, but look at why you went Marshall up against Moyle and Walter. Point is difference in points shouldn't be this much. Yeah, Jack, you made a good point. It's just, it's still frustrating. Is Cherry in the convo for top 2 rucks, says Tony? Yeah, it definitely is. 100%. Hopefully Dempsey goes good tomorrow, says Harry Thomas. I traded him out, so I hope he doesn't go too well. But hopefully for you he goes okay. Yo cop the tag, says Power Prawn Star. What's Darcy Wilson doing, says Sultan. No idea, mate. Few people aren't happy with Steele. Steele could go for me at round 15. I've got the two, both him, Bont, and Dawson all on bye. So there's a chance that I do trade one of those three. And Steele has been way too inconsistent for mine. So there's a chance I could trade him. Rowank is plummeting. Where did it all go wrong? Oh yeah, McRae, says Power Prawn Star. Bloody McRae. Yo free kick to win North the Gap. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's what they were showing there. Power Prawn Star, I thought it was borderline, but I hate West Coast soz. Andrew, tomorrow I've got Heaney and Max Gorn, captain, Sam Walsh, Oliver Dempsey yet to play, Nick Dacos, Brady Gray, Nick Martin, Zach Williams. Yep. Jack M. Moyle is actually bigger than Marshall. I didn't know that until tonight. Also, first quarter was very low stoppage, 3 boundary throw-ins. Mitch, yeah, Moyle looks huge out there. I said that, Cam McDowell. At the moment, I have Wilson, Burgess, Frazier, Closey dropping off right now. After that, next ice is Tom Green. Good thing I have my emergency Will Dawson, a couple Wilson, says Angus. Is Tom Green a trade, says Ben. I was going to bring him in next week. I can't bring Tom Green in next week now. Like, he's cheap, but why would I bring Tom Green against Port Adelaide? Like, that was my upgrade. So I don't actually know what I do next week. Do I go Sheasel next week? Is that my upgrade? Maybe that's what I do. Maybe go get Sheasel against Collingwood. That might be what I've got to do instead of Tom Green, and maybe wait on Tom Green and see if he can improve. Maybe bring Tom Green in the following week if he starts going well. Power Prawn Star, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. What about Rosie next week? I've got Bonner, who I'll use, but also Butters, Horn, Francis, Clark, Young, too much Port. No, I don't think so. You could go Rosie. I've got to wait for Rosie up personally, and I don't think you probably can. I think you probably want to wait, but yeah, he's cheap. Green's very frustrating, says Karen. Yep, definitely has been. Angus Easy, after the bye, you don't have to worry about having too many from one team so long as they're good players. Yeah, it's a good point, Angus. Yep, very good point you raised there. Any adjustments? No 10-point adjustment for Marshall. Yeah, far out. This week, this would be... Oh, come on, Marshall. Marshall, I pray. Just get it done, please. Get it done. Just have like a 40-point quarter, a 50-point quarter, or something. Like, have a massive quarter, get to 100 at 3-quarter time, and Flanders maybe a 20-point quarter or something. Like, close the gap. I just don't see now how Flanders goes sub 140. Like, I don't see it. Meaning that Marshall's got to go massive from here. If Marshall gets a 120, Flanders goes 140. At the end of the day, that's not too bad. Yeah, Toot Miller 3 disposals, that's bad. Come on, Marshall. Because if Marshall goes big and gets within 20 points of Flanders, then I'll take it. But the way it's looking, with a 41-point gap, I don't quite know how he catches up that gap, to be honest. So we've got 30 likes. Appreciate everyone that's liked the video and everything. If you haven't liked it yet, make sure you do and subscribe to the channel. Come on, Marshall, mate. I need a big quarter. I need what you did in that quarter. He was at 13. You had a 44-point quarter. I need another one of those from Marshall right now. Come on, Marshall. I need this to be actually quite a high stoppage game in the second half. I need to be high stoppage. Marshall, another hit out win. With the kick. I wonder if... Well, yeah, they haven't put anyone on Flanders. Flanders was standing at half forward on his own. Which is surprising that a guy did have 26 touches in the first half and they haven't put anyone on him, to be honest. Wilson's starting on the bench, says Raymond Chav. Yeah, well, Wilson's got to go next week. I was going to probably potentially keep him for one more week, but he's got to go. Him and Bonner have got to go next week. Just with how bad they've gone. Come on, Marshall. No, lost the hit out there. And here we go. Flanders about to get the ton here. Yep, there you go. Got the handball away. So Flanders is now on 100. Where's Marshall? Is Marshall in defence? That should be holding the ball against Nasai. Yeah, it will be. Right. Jordan Clark or Zorko next week. Got to be Zorko for me. He's got St Kilda. At least you don't have Laird, LDU and Green. Mediocrity Central this year for me, says Jack. Suns cannot keep playing like this, surely. Yeah, they can't keep chipping it around. Like, you'd think that the way that Flanders and Sexton have gone, that they'd be in front, but they got to play a little bit better than just chipping around the back. But that's probably just me hoping. Moyle is taller and bigger than Marshall. Didn't think that, says Jack. Yeah, I didn't think that either. If Wilson gets 0, he loses 63k by Moreira's magic projected. Bloody hell, that's good. That would be an absolute disaster. Because, yeah, if he drops bad, he's not going to obviously drop 0. But at the moment, he looks like he's going to drop 40, 50k. So it looks like it's going to be a significant drop. And if Bonner doesn't get going as well in this second half, then he's going to go down a lot as well, which means 2 players that I'm trading are going to go down a lot, which could impact my trades moving forward, which is going to be a bit frustrating. Steal tackle. Holding the ball. Steele's got Marshall short, and he just completely ignores him. Good on you, Jack Steele. Like, you've been crap tonight, and you decide that, let's just ignore your ruckman who was short for a kick. A Marshall goal here would be absolutely delightful. If Bonner gets 30, he goes down 61k. Yeah, I could lose over 100k this week, potentially, if that's what happens. Marshall's winning hitouts, which is good. Like, I just need to keep winning hitouts. The good thing is, so far in this first 2 minutes, have been a high stoppage so far. Been a lot of stoppages. I need to keep like that. I need a lot of stoppages. And we get another one here out of bounds. I don't know if Marshall got that hit out then. I just need him to probably slowly claw back that deficit that he's got on Flanders, really. That's what I need. And more just when they hit out there. So come on, St Kilda. Yep, come on. I think Marshall might be going to that wing. Oh, come on. Is Marshall next? Is that Marshall? Yes, Marshall. Good. Thank you. Keep going, mate. Go to bounce. That'd be perfect. Go to bounce. Go to bounce. No, Matt Skin's going to keep it in. Or he's going to get pinged. Yeah, ping's holding the ball. That should be holding the ball. Oh, my... How is that not paid? That's got to be holding the ball every day of the week. Max King took... And it's a free kick to St Kilda. That's a free kick every day of the week. Come on, Owens. Pass to Marshall. Marshall? No, Rao was there. Marshall was actually nowhere near. Stoppage. Just land the ball. So I don't know if Marshall's behind the ball, waiting. Where is Marshall, actually? Is he in the forward line? Oh, here we go. If Marshall's forward. Oh, poor kick. Well, that was more. Where is Marshall? Well, here's Closey. Ross. There's Marshall. Good. Thank you. He's getting... The good thing is Marshall's now getting over for +6s. Come, please, Marshall. Keep going, mate. Well, it's a +5, but it doesn't matter. I'll take it. He's getting involved. That's got to be holding the ball. You can't miss that one as well. Wait, was that not paid? That wasn't paid holding the ball. That's 2 shockers they've missed. Well, it's good for Marshall, another stoppage, but that's... Has anyone put anything in the chat about it yet? Like that, I'm not seeing things, am I? Like that, those 2 have not been paid. That's 2 absolute shockers. Like, that should have been 2 on the... Oh, please kick to... Oh, no, they're going in board. Please kick to Marshall. Just like accidentally turn it over and kick it to him. Or go to Closey. Closey short. No, they're going across the ground. Kick to Marshall. Wilkie, go to Marshall, please. All right, give it back to him. We'll go to Bonner's there as well. Mason Wood, they're going out to the wrong wing though. Yeah, Yulin scammed a 2 free kicks. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're kidding me. Though he was going to Bonner. Mason Wood just turned it over in front of goal. That is unbelievable. Well, the good thing is, it's Marshall's on 72 now. It is only a 28-point difference between Flanders and Marshall. So the hope is that this continues. It's going okay. I just need Bonner and Wilson to get involved now, or we do. Like we've all got. Most of us have got them still. A few people moved off. A couple of them this week. Oh, that's a terrible miss. That is an awful miss from Lukosius. I always used to think he was a good kick. And the other thing as well is that Bonner's not taking the kick-ins anymore. They're all going to Sinclair and Nasiah. Where's Marshall? Marshall on the wing they're going to, or are they going to the wrong wing? No, they went to the wrong wing. Fiorini. Where's Marshall? Is Wilson going to get his first? Oh, I thought they were going to go to Wilson to get his first points. Oh, Took took too long. Oh, no. Henry's there. They're not going to go to Marshall now. Well done from Graham. Graham did really well then. Marshall. Come on. Go. We got a kick away. Good kick by Marshall there. Marshall's having a good quarter. I'm not going to get too carried away just yet because there is still 12.5 minutes to go. Flanders hasn't touched it. I cannot imagine that Flanders is going to go much longer without not touching it. Really, if Marshall can just stay now with Flanders for the rest of the game, considering where it could have been, it might actually work out like they're not going to be too far apart. But that's the hope anyway. That's a bad miss from... Well, Flanders going to get a kick in here, so... Yeah, Flanders will get to 130 by 3/4 times as scorer. Yeah, agreed. I think that'll be what happens. Well, there's Sexton. Didn't get that there. Toot got a little kick away. Geez, I'll tell you what, if they paid that holding the ball, the Gold Coast fans would be absolutely filthy. They've missed a couple of, absolute, blunders in this quarter, the umpires. Keep going, Marshall. Keep going, mate. If there is any way you can get to 100 at 3/4 time, he'd be if he got a 130 from here and kept it pretty close to Flanders, he'd automatically get my +3. Don't even have to wait for the pod. He would just get my +3. Oh, Toot went a little bit higher there on Hunter Clark. I don't think he got him. Oh, he got him high. I don't know if Toot's got anything to worry about there. He did go for the ball, which is the thing that'll be interesting. Marshall was just about to get points. Bloody Windhager. Bloody giving away free on Took. Why? Give it to Sexton. Good. Oh, Sexton, that's a bad kick. And they go out of bounds. Another stoppage. A lot of stoppages in this quarter, which is obviously perfect for Marshall. Not as good for your outside players like your Sextons and your Flanders and guys like that. Look at that, though. Top scorers. Flanders, Sexton, Collins, and Ballard all top scoring. Marshall, another hit out. It's a good one as well. Sexton. Is that Closey? Yep. Closey +6, which is good. Really need... Bonner's there, but he's not going to get it because it's going to be a mark to Holman. Closey gets it back. Kick to Marshall. Where's Marshall? No, battle. Marshall wasn't there. Oh, that should be 50 against Ben Long. Ben Long's on straight through the mark. This umpiring's been a joke in this quarter. Oh, please tell me Marshall's out wide here. Wilson, first points for Darcy Wilson. He's got his first points halfway through the third quarter. And that's an awful kick. That is a terrible kick. He's just kicked it straight back to Gold Coast. I think Flanders is on the... No, Flanders right there. I was just about to say I think Flanders on the bench. And he's just got a +6. So Flanders already... is he past 110 now? Yeah, 109. So, yeah, Marshall's got to keep going if he can. Caminiti. I thought that was Marshall. Marshall must be on the bench, I would imagine now. I think he's on the bench, unless he's here. Sexton again. Steal tackle. Still getting a little bit better. Roma on the bench, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. If he's on the bench now, then he'll be back on in a couple of minutes, meaning he'll probably have at least 7 minutes in this quarter to maybe go and if he can get 20, 30 points in that time. Obviously, it's asking a little bit as well. The good thing is Moyle's on now, and he's been on the whole time when Marshall was on. So when Marshall comes back on, he'll probably be up against Jed Walter for a few minutes. Darcy Wilson racking up a couple of touches. That should be a high tackle from Holman. What's with the umpiring in this game? The umpiring in this game has been shocking. It has been really, really bad. Like, they've missed a lot of, easy free kicks. Please don't go to Flanders or something. Collins, should have Closey, potentially. Sexton's there as well. Closey, go to Closey. No, handballed in board, nearly turned over. Sexton could have got a high free kick then. Oh, gee, Steele's just... Mason Wood, take the mark, please. Good. Please, is it goal? Yeah, Higgins. Good decision to mark it. Get Marshall back on. Get him back on. Get him back on. Has Flanders come off? I don't think Flanders has come off this quarter, or he's off now. So this is where right now. This is where we need Marshall to. If Marshall does come back on now, this is where he needs to make the most of it. I'd imagine Moyle would be off. Flanders is probably off as well. So this is where Marshall needs to do well. If he can get a quick 20 points somehow from here, then we could potentially be back on, and he's going to be close to Flanders. That's the hope. Obviously, I'm talking about my own team from here. Marshall is back on. Moyle is off. I would imagine Flanders off as well. Swallow's been subbed on as well. Marshall, good. Yes, Marshall. Hit out. I fear he's been subbed. Hit out, and then he gets the tackle. Come on, Marshall. Didn't get the hit out there, I don't think. Oh, he punched it away. If he could have just grabbed it. Well, he's over 80 now, so Marshall's on over 80. And he got a handball. Keep going, Marshall. And Hill's going to hand off to Nasai. Sexton, tackled straight away. Well, this quarter's been perfect for Marshall, as in terms of the game style. It's just been high stoppage. Marshall another hit out, and it goes out of bounds. Marshall's cooking. Raymond, he is cooking, which is definitely cheering me up a bit. He's on 85 now. He's really getting going and closing in on Flanders, which is obviously all I could have hoped for. And he got a kick there as well, just. I don't know if that just got counted or if he's on 88. Still finally hit 50 points, says DJ. Yeah, it's been a poor game from him. Marshall didn't quite get a kick there. If they could somehow find Marshall here and he kicks it. I know that I'm going on about Marshall a fair bit, and people are probably going, oh, here's Steele. People are probably going, oh, he's just talking about Marshall, but it's this. Oh, please. Winhager. Bonner. Oh. Marshall's not going to mark it. Bonner. Kick a goal, son. Nah, not going to get there. What will we do if Marshall beats Flanders, says Jack? I don't know, to be honest. That would be an absolute miracle if he did, considering what it looked like at quarter time and half time. Marshall is saving me a bit at the moment. Please go out. Bonner again to Wilson. Good, I need a bit more of those two getting the ball. That'll be a mark. Oh, Mac Andrew, that's a great mark. Go to Closey. No, I don't know why you went wide to Ben King when you could have gone to Closey. Over the head. Webster. If they switch it. I think Marshall might. Is that Marshall? Oh, they missed him. Oh, if he marked that, he would have been on 90. That's a poor kick. He really should have hit Marshall from there. And the thing that I dread as well, Marshall hasn't given away any free kicks yet, which he normally gives away a couple. That's why I'm worried that he might give away some as we get sort of close towards the end. Steele, out of bounds. And so you got Bonner there. That's not Marshall, is it? No. Go it wide. Sinclair. And they're going to go straight through the middle. That's a bad kick as well. Straight to Flanders. Is that oh, no, it's Cameron. No, that was Caminiti, actually. It wasn't. It was never Marshall. Mason Wood. That's a bad kick. Straight to Yuland. So I just have a feeling that Flan's going to get a few plus sixes soon. That's a 50. Just under 6 minutes to go. Still plenty of time in this quarter. Umpires have been bored to sleep in this one. Fair enough too, says Jack. Yeah. Because obviously it's been a lot of chipping around. This quarter's been a bit more stoppage heavy. Marshall. Oh, he dropped it. That's 2 marks now he's dropped. Good, that'll be a tackle for Bonner because the St Kilda player got it first. Is that a free kick against Jack Steele? Bloody hell. Marshall, 2 drops that he could have had. Do a bit of an update again. Sexton's now top scoring. Marshall's only had the 1 point since we last looked with the 1 hit out. Toot Miller on 28. What the hell says Power Prawn Star? Yep, I know. Wilson might beat Bonner at this rate. I have both of them, says Power Prawn Star. Yep, I'm with you there. I have Swallow. Let's see if we can get a score that counts, says DJ. Well, he's just kicked the goal there, so you never know. Power Prawn Star. DT Live gave Wilson the he's on fire. Yeah, I love DT. Says Power Prawn Star there. 4.5 minutes to go. It is a 23-point gap between Marshall and Flanders. Bales, what did you do to Flanders' exceptions? I'm not worrying just yet. Flanders is still on 109. Marshall still needs to get the points to catch up. And Flanders will play the rest of the quarter now. So there's every chance he gets 2 or 3 plus 6. He's on 120, 130. So Marshall, clearance, good. Sexton outmarked by Owens. Owens, just wait for Marshall to get deep. He's not going to wait. Wait. Oh. Go out for a stoppage or something. Yes, go out of bounds. Good. Matt Young, Flanders slowed. He has, but let's just all, people are probably worried. Flanders still on 109. He's still probably going to get a 130, 140 from here anyway, if not more. I'm more just wanting Marshall to close the gap. That's... if Marshall closes the gap on Flanders and they go the same, they both go 150, then go nuts. I'm happy for that. If Marshall catches up to Flanders and then they both go nuts last quarter, I'm fine. Wait, Marshall 88. They took a hit out. Why did they take a hit out away? No idea why they took a hit out away. Shannon Page Bales putting the moz on Flanders. Everyone's doing this, but I'm not putting any moz on. And people are going to say that, and then Flanders are going to go nuts in the last 2-3 minutes of the quarter and then going to be way ahead of Marshall. I just want Marshall close to Flanders. That's all I want. So if you guys want me to cheer on Flanders, you just need Marshall to go nuts from here. No one likes Ron Marshall Bales. Boo, says Power Prawn Star. Mate, we want him to go well. He's doing everything possible. He's already had a 31-point quarter, and there's still 3.5 minutes to go. Power Prawn Star, I'm putting a Mackay family curse upon him. Please don't, mate. Steele, a trader at his buy. Oh, yeah, potentially I might be looking at doing something like that. Yep. You mozzed him, mate. Damage is done. It's not done, though. He's on 109. He's still on track for a good score. I can understand people he's 109. He could have been on 140, 150 by now, but yeah, come on, Marshall, please keep going, man. I don't want Marshall just to stop now as well. Will Graham. Matt Rowe, is that a goal? Yeah, goal for Gold Coast. See, I need Gold Coast to get close, so then Marshall can keep going. 3 minutes to go. Corey Boge, I thought about Sexton, my captain's change, but didn't do it. Oh, yeah, Sexton's been amazing. He's been a great pick. If Suns hit the front, Flanders will go nuts. Hardwick has clearly changed instructions this half to move it quickly. Yeah, that's a good point, Jack. And that's partly the reason why Flanders hasn't gone absolutely ballistic in this quarter. We've got 55 people watching. Appreciate everyone that has tuned in. You people that tuned in now or recently are probably seeing a bit more of an upbeat me. At the start, I wasn't as upbeat as what I am now. Tether T, you have Marshall Bales, you'll never know. So yeah, appreciate everyone's tuning in so far. If you want to smash a like, that'd be fantastic. We get 50 likes. We've got 50 people, over 50 people watching, so make sure you smash a like. I don't know if Marshall got the hit out there. Higgins, is that a free kick to Gold Coast? Yep. So Collins free kick. Short to Yuland. St Kilda seem to have done like a more of a press and stopping this chipping around. Where's Marshall? Oh, he was there. Good tackle by Steele. That's got to be deliberate. Yeah. I was hoping Marshall was going to take the free kick there. Wilson, you got Marshall there. Marshall's right there. Wilson, you idiot. You've been crap all night and then you don't go to Marshall when you should have. Higgins. Yeah, ball up. Come on, Marshall. Come on. Kick a goal, son. Kick a goal here. I don't know who got that hit out. Was that Moyle that got that one there? Moyle is winning a lot more hit outs than what Marshall is. That's the only thing that's annoying at the moment. There's Battle. Here's Wilson. Wilson's starting to get amongst it now. Come on, Marshall. No free kick. There's Flanders. Kick is over. He's on 112. There's Jeffrey. Where's Marshall? Where is he? There, he's on the 50. Oh, they're going to kick short to Rao. Oh, no, that's... Oh, no, free kick to Rao. Oh. Mason Wood. Go short to Marshall, please. Bonnet. Oh, of course they switch it now when Marshall decides to go on the other side. Give it back to Bonnet. Looks like it'd be a stoppage. No free kick for Marshall? He got pushed in the back. Marshall literally was there and Moyle went... Powerpoint said Marshall's amazing. Moz. Please don't put the Moz on him. Can't handle that. Only 15 seconds. So Marshall actually has gone quite in the last 6 minutes. Wait, Flanders free kick? What for? Don't know if Marshall that handball counted. Angus Easy, stop complaining about a player on 90. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just trying to will him on to get to... Wait, what? Marshall's on 96. They must have accidentally added something for him. He's not on 96. Flanders 120. It's still 24. A still 24-point gap. So what do we got here? So we got Sexton 122, Flanders 120, Marshall 96. Yeah, they've added something for him. I don't think he got to 96. Sinclair 80, Nasai 74. I'll take it though for Marshall. Still 57. That's just not good enough. Noah Anderson 54. That's poor as well. Winhager 52, Hill 45, Closey 45, Bonner 35, Wilson 23. That's really bad. So Wilson and Bonner are going to be two of my non-scorers this week. Well, for all of us as well that have got him still. Yeah, that's very frustrating for those two. But okay, Marshall 96. I'll definitely take that. Handbought Siren, does it count? I don't know if it did count or not. It might have. It's my Moz and Curse for Salty Bales game on. Corey Blackledge, I'm calling a 160 from Sexton, 38 for the next quarter. We need a Flanders 25-point quarter at least. Hey, if Marshall gets a 50, 50-point quarter, then yeah, 100%. They counted the handball at the end. Marshall plus 17 on Flanders that quarter, same in the fourth, and he almost catches Flanders game on, says Jack. Hey, if that happens, I'll take it. If it's within 10 points, I don't mind, because Marshall's still a unique. So if he goes big, it's a unique score. And he's nearly on what he was on last year. He's only 11 points short of it. The dark side is strong. Comes to the dark side, says PowerPoint on Star. Double dummy, Worcester, 23-point quarter at 12 to 30-minute mark. He was on Ston 0. Why do you need Marshall to be close to Flanders, says Gareth Evans? Because I changed my VC from Flanders to Marshall. I had Flanders for most of the week, and I ended up changing it. Don't quite know why. But yeah, I do. I like the matchup for Marshall. So, yeah, hopefully gets close. Can't wait to trade Toot next week, says Owen Campbell. Gareth, because he VC'd... just answering there before. Jack M. Moyle, tiring Bales, don't worry. Mate, I hope so. I really hope so. Fingers -1 for Marshall. Fantastic. Because that's what we need. Yeah, it took a hit out of the way. Don't know why. It keeps saying encoder overloading whenever I change off of the full screen. Because he has in VC and I have Flanders VC, so he's in damage control mode for rankings. Yeah. This is what we need, says PowerPoint Star. Mate, we do not need Marshall minus points. Wait, did Sexton get added something? Someone just said Sexton plus. Yeah. I had English. Roma cannot succeed. Moment of silence for Took owners. Oh, exactly. What was he on? Took 28, far out. That would have to be, surely that's his lowest score, almost career at 3/4 time. I can't imagine many games where he's been that low. What's the hit at battle actually as well? So Moles 21, Marshall 17. So what was it? So Marshall again, that 38-point quarter for Marshall. Double dummy, when I said tons up in the fourth, I wasn't predicting within the first minute or two. Been a great second and third quarter for Roma, not counting an early injury. Yes, says Double Dummy. Yeah, of course, with no injury. We need a -16 for Marshall. Exceptions, we do not need a -16 for Marshall. Thank you very much. We need a +40 for Marshall. Winhager coming for Green next week too. I traded Whitfield and held Green at their buy. Wait, hang on. Winhager for Green. Winhager doesn't have Green next week. Winhager's got Brisbane. What's wrong team, says Jack. Okay, cool. You put it in there, but then you do it. Amazing how Winhager's score is double Took, the bloke he's tagging. Yeah, I know. That's funny how that works with tagging and stuff like that. Yeah. Bit late, sorry, says Love Butler. Mate, all good. You're probably going to be here at a time where I'm a bit more cheered up, actually. Wasn't looking too good. I changed my, as everyone knows watching now, traded the VC from Flanders to Marshall. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back in a sec. Hang on. Sorry, just had to blow my nose. Just went over there and got the tissue. Alrighty, here we go. Final quarter about to get underway. What can Marshall do in the final quarter? Jack M, can you tell me why I traded Whitfield and kept Green on the bye? I wouldn't be too worried about Whitfield. I think he's going to find it tough the next few weeks. He's got a few hard games. He's got Port next week, and then he's got Sydney. James Jordan will be on the horizon. So, yeah, I would love a way to trade him out, to be honest. Power Prawn Star. No, mate, stop. Here we go. Final quarter underway. Can Marshall take the mark here? No. Flanders already got points. With the handball for him. So 27-point gap now between the two. What was on the menu for dinner tonight? I haven't had dinner yet. I was just out sort of before it was like a late night. Sorry, like an afternoon tea. I didn't have anything to eat though. I wasn't hungry then. Marshall's ball in. Andrews is too king conscious, says Karen. Yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah. I don't know how many goals Max King's actually kicked in this game. Marshall. Salt the dummy to Moyle. Good, Marshall. Jeffrey out the back. There's the ton for Marshall, actually. So Marshall's actually got the ton, which is awesome. What was he doing there, Max King? It's going to go out of bounds. 22-point gap. Come on, Marshall, says Jack. Mate, I hope so. I've got chicken, vindaloo and prawn masala waiting, mate. You'd be looking forward to that. I'm not a seafood fan myself, but you would be happy with that. Is that going to go to bounds? No, they're going to keep it in. Is Bonner on the ground? Yes, Bonner. Good, Bonner. Wait. What for now? Bonner's been robbed of now 2+6s because the umpires have called something. So what? They called out of bounds? Was that out of bounds though? Oh, good mark by Yuland. He's actually playing really good footy. Is Yuland. Flanders will get it here. See, Flanders +6. Everyone getting excited about the gap between Marshall and him. It does close when Flanders takes these +6s. Unless Marshall takes +6 or something. That'd be a stoppage. I'll give you a Roma 125 if you can get it closer to 70, says Double Dummy. Well, mate, I hope so. Oh, if that goes to St Kilda, that might be a Marshall tackle. I don't know if they'll give that a tackle. I don't know. No idea if they call that a tackle or not. Give it to Marshall. Give the handball off. No, Sinclair won't get the handball off. Go out of bounds. Oh. Brad Hill. Butler. They've called touch St Kilda as soon as he kicked it. No, that wasn't counted as a tackle for Marshall. I didn't think it was going to. I was hoping. Flanders 128 now, so it's a 27-point gap. Viewers are being booted, Bales. Wait, what? What's happening? A few people saying that viewers are being booted. Mine's still working on here. I've got no idea what was happening. I don't know. I'm running it just on my phone now. Seems like fine. But yeah, the viewers have dropped. We're only on 32 viewers now, so I don't know what happened. Behind for St Kilda, so Flanders probably get a kick. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, Flanders kick. Come on, Marshall. Oh, bloody Moyle. Go away, Moyle. That'll be a tackle for Flanders. Yeah, this is not going as well now. Flanders is racking 34-point gap. Yeah, so we're getting excited, but now it's looking like it's going to be a fairly sizable gap between Marshall and Flanders now, unless Marshall can get going again. I had a bad feeling this was happening. I was getting excited because the gap was closing, but I did have a bit of a bad feeling that this could happen. That's Owens. That's a bad drop. Like, the Gold Coast got numbers everywhere. Closey's free. Come on, Swallow, really? Oh, why is Sinclair on the line on his own? Why is my boy not there? Give it to Marshall's going to shepherd. There's Closey. Gives the handball off to Jeffrey. Flanders. No, it's done. It's done. It's done. Flanders just now racking up these points. Marshall, unfortunately, just was too far behind after a bad first quarter. Obviously, Marshall's going well, so I'm happy with that, but it is going to cost me points. Flanders being on 141 now. Marshall's 39 points behind. I'm going to need Marshall to go nuts in this last bit of the quarter and need Flanders to stop. So the gap's back, yeah. And Harry, it's, yeah. He was about this gap at at half time, and Marshall did well in that third quarter to get it back. But now it's Jack M. Crows lost to Panthers today, but Pedler, Taylor, and Murray top 3 disposal getters, so hopefully all come in. Yeah, hopefully they do. I'd like to see Zach Taylor get a game. I think Nick Murray needs to come back in if the Crows want to start winning a couple of games. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, with the Marshall v Flanders thing, I think that the gaps just open up too much now. Like a 141, missing that as a VC, unfortunately, is going to sting a bit. If Marshall can get a 120, though, then that could at least ease the pain somewhat. See, Moore now winning all the hitouts. That's the thing that's frustrating. Marshall tackle. So at least that's a tackle there. Well, it should be a tackle anyway. No, apparently they haven't added it. I don't know why that wasn't added as a tackle. Rao had the ball. He brought it on the ground. Flanders will get it again. Oh, no. Please don't. This fantasy game, why do I play it? Like, it gives me a bit of hope, and then the hope just completely disappears. So Moyle's there. Where's Marshall? Marshall's not forward, is he? Free kick to Gold Coast. Unlisted. If Marshall's your VC, who's your captain? I've currently got Max Gordon captain, but based on what Marshall's done, is probably just going to be him because he's probably going to get around the 120 score probably from here. Moyle again. Come on, Marshall! Steele with a mark. Is that like his first mark today or his second mark? He hasn't taken many. Darcy Wilson. At least he's getting a few points now. Like Marshall's there, but just not getting it at the moment. Just it's back to what he like the first quarter. Go down the line. You've got numbers battle. Come on, Marshall. Oh, straight to his hands as well. On the ball. Marshall plus 12 here is what we need. Or what I need, I should be saying. Oh, Marshall almost a bloody tackle. Oh, Marshall. Flanders short kick, and he'll get it back. Flanders over 150. So it was a high stoppage game in the third quarter. Now that's just gone again. Yeah, Flanders 150. Marshall's still on 103, so he's still on 100. It's just he's just lost a bit of ground. Marshall hit out. I don't know if that's what got counted already on the screen. Marshall handball. Oh, going to Wilson and Nasai, and it went straight in the middle of them. Go to bounce. Good. Ross the boss face looks like me watching Still Sink my multi, says Shannon. Yep. Yeah, Power Promise, mate, this is your fault. You mozzed him. You mozzed Marshall. And he hasn't scored much besides... I think he got a tackle in that in the first couple of minutes, and he got 5 points pretty quickly. But outside of that, he hasn't got much. Don't go quick. Don't go quick. And they're going to go quick. And they're going to turn over as well. Be a stoppage. No, I'm just going to keep knocking it forward. That was went on by Graham there to stop the mark. Brad Hill, that'll be holding the ball. Marshall 106. So it's a 44-point gap. It's actually now opened up 3 extra points. And Marshall will probably go off at some point. The only thing is maybe they keep Marshall on because it's so close. But so what happened to Brad Hill? I don't even know what happened there. Oh, it's actually the knee from Holman coming in there. That's what happened. I was trying to see what happened. Liam Baker had 112 against Geelong midfield. Heaney ceiling is 127. Surely he goes 130 against Decimated Cats midfield. Yeah, unless he probably does. He probably would go quite well, I think. Suns goal soon in the last 6 minutes. Flanders junk time, says Jack. Well, there's still 8 minutes. There's still a close game. I don't know if... Hopefully, yes, Saints can stay in front. That would obviously help Marshall, as you're saying. Flanders has gone to bench. Yeah, whether he stays... He'll come back on. He's not going to be off for very long. He'll be off for maybe 2-3 minutes. He'll be back on with 5 minutes to go. I'd really need Marshall to have a big sort of couple of minutes. Because the thing is, if Marshall's going to come off, I would have thought he would have come off by now. Whereas maybe because the game's so close, he's staying out there. And Moyle's back on now as well. I was hoping Moyle wasn't going to be back on. Go down the line, Anderson. That should be a free kick to Marshall. Marshall's been so close to like 3 or 4 marks the last probably half hour. He just hasn't quite got him. Yulin's been huge this game, says Raymond Shav. Yeah, he's been very good. Going to have to moz Marshall in captain letters soon. It's getting desperate. Who would you captain, Heaney or Dacos? I'd go Heaney with the easier matchup, but there is a chance he does get attention. But there's also a chance Dacos gets attention, so... Oh, Toot Miller goal. Gold Coast hit the front. That's not good. Because Flanders will probably come back on now as well. If it makes you feel better, you're currently #1 expert in Captain's Challenge. What, me? Really? Am I? Well, that'd be nice. But I think I had what's his name? I had Flanders #1, and I didn't put in VC. Now, is Flanders on now? I would imagine he probably is. Yeah, he probably is because Ballard's off now. Go the Mighty Suns, says Riley. Who do you have VC Bales? I've got Marshall VC at the moment. Yeah, Kamanides on, so Marshall's off. That tackle for Wilson's not going to count either. Good smell there from Humphrey. Yeah, 43-point gap. Little old Suns defenders though. Collins 100, Joel Jeffrey 109, Yulin 110, Sexton 130, Flanders 150. Like all the defenders going well. Where's Closey still on 50. Bonner 37, Wilson 34. So that's 3 players that are already going to be knocked out, which means that unless means Closey at the moment is going to be my 18th scorer. Which means that the way he's going, that's touch, I reckon. And Ballard 84. Yeah, Corey, it's a good point. Yeah, Ballard's there as well, 84. So all the defenders getting amongst it. Come on, please say Marshall's back on. I've got Heaney. I've got Captain Heaney. Could go Warner, but I'd be worse than Pass if Heaney exploded, says Karen. No, I don't reckon Marshall's back on. Wilkie. Wilson. Unless Marshall's resting forward, but I can't imagine he is. Yeah, that's a bad kick, and Flanders might get it here. Oh my God! Why can't we just have nice things? Flanders back again, so he's going to be on a 160 now, and I've missed a big VC score because I've goddamn changed it. Caminiti mark. And Yuland. And Marshall's still stuck on the bench as well. And it's just time is just running out for him to even get. He's probably going to end up on like a 110, which is really the worst result. and stuck on the other side, so Marshall just cannot get on. Oh, this game has bloody turned to shit. Like, Kamanides getting all these disposals that normally... Where's that Marshall there? No, Owens. Well, this would be probably a goal for St Kilda here. King will probably get it, but... Yeah, Flanders 159. Far out. Goal for St Kilda. 3 minutes 12 to go. 3 minutes 13 to go. So now it's a 42-point gap. It's actually opened up even. It's now the exact same as what it was at half time. Will you take Marshalls as Marco? Well, fun enough. If he gets another 3 points, I probably have to. Because it's going to be dangerous taking on a 110. Because then if I go into another player wanting him to score and something happens, then I'm cooked. That's what I mean. This is like the worst result because Flanders has gone so big and Marshall's probably just going to get potentially like a 110. If he can get 13 points here, then that's fine. And it's not helping that every hit out Moyle's now winning. So Marshall's not even getting these little points for the hit outs. There's Marshall. Flanders again. That's a one. Just to add salt in the fucking wounds. I don't think I've ever been so upset getting 160 from a player in my fantasy team ever. Yeah, sorry, 52-point gap. Yeah. Well, now it's more. Really, really costly. Really costly. Yeah, St Kilda win by 3 points. And I missed a 163 as a VC. Far out, man. And to top it off, a 55 from Closey, a 37 from Bonner, and a 34 from Darcy Wilson. So, yeah. All right, well, I know there's chat there, guys. I appreciate you putting it in, but I'm not. I'm down. So, I'm down for the count. So, I need to shut the stream off, unfortunately. But yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure if you did enjoy it, if you can leave a like on the stream, that'd be very much appreciated. If you could leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and do all that good stuff. Obviously, I might be live for another Watchalong tomorrow night potentially for Carlton and Essendon. But if not, we live on Monday for our round recap. Whatever. So looking forward to that. But thanks guys for tuning in, and yeah, catch you in the next one. I'm out. Cheers.